Hey guys, how's it going? It's X666X Iron Maiden. Today we'll be checking out History Bomb's History of the Vikings in one take. Alright, so it's been a while since we've done one of the History Bombs in one take videos. The other two we did was World War I and World War II. And it's actually the World War I one would be one of the ones that I get some hate for sometimes for not saying too much during the video or after, but I guess it's just, maybe I'll have to make sure that I pay, I find that the information goes by so fast with these one take ones that it's so hard to get a word in without wanting to miss the next part. And then it covers so much that it's so hard to go over what they went over in the video. It's more like, these are more like just enjoyment purposes, because they don't go into detail very much on the history of each thing. Like World War I, World War II, they covered all of World War I, World War II within 4 or 5 minutes. That's a lot of information that they went through. And I'm assuming the same thing's going to happen here. So it's a reaction, but almost just like a little like give and take a little bit anyway. These ones, people like me doing them, but it's a lot harder to react to because of the vast amount of information that is mentioned but not gone into detail on. Maybe so. We'll just go through it and see what happens.
Men of the North, our time is now. This is the age of the Viking!
Yes, it's the warriors from Scandinavia, here to cause a ruckus with their ill behavior. It's an epic tale, and it's time to tell it. But no, they didn't wear horns on their helmets.
That I knew.
They were violent, but not just raiders, farmers, explorers, and masterful traders as history bombs. Keep up with the pace. But why did the Vikings leave home in the first place?
Rick, I'm sorry about your dad, but at least you stand to inherit his path. Surely you'll be lonely in such a big house. Shouldn't you be looking for a suitable spouse?
No, the house will go to another. The lands will pass to my older brother. I'm left with nothing, completely bereft. So you still want to marry me? Oh, she's left.
That's right. In Scandinavia, younger sons might not inherit their father's estate, and without land and wealth, they'd struggle to find a wife. This led to a growing number of intrepid young men willing to risk their lives using the latest ship technology to become
Vikings, quick, brothers, sound the alarms. The heathens have made it to Linda's farm. These men are such brutes, they're so sadistic. Don't worship one god, they're polytheistic.
Ooh, long words, monk. Aren't you clever? We're still gonna steal all of your treasure.
Will you kill us all?
We're not that depraved. We'll take this one back to be our slave.
In 793, the first Viking raid struck an island monastery off the English coast called Linda's.
I've heard of this story, actually.
Raids followed in England, Ireland, and France. The raids grew in size and frequency until entire communities took to the sea to settle abroad.
Say no way to Norway. Make Ireland my land. The Vikings in Dublin are set to expand. Last time we were here, we had such a good crack. We picked up our wives and now we're back.
Denmark is crowded, Sweden is cold. So pack up your things, the gods favor the bold. Expand your horizons, it's time to think global.
We're even getting on with the friendly locals.
In 841, a Viking fleet settled in Dublin, Ireland, and established a thriving town which became a centre of trade. Whilst they settled in Dublin quite peacefully, things got a lot uglier in 865 when the Great Heathen Army landed in England.
I am Ayla, King of Northumbria. If you dare attack me, it won't be much fun here. What makes you think you can possibly harm me? What is so great about your heathen army?
Careful, King Ayla, and either the boneless. This time tomorrow you'll surely be homeless. We've amassed an army from Danes to Norwegians. Christian York will fall to us heathens.
Ivor the Bonus took York, and over the next decade took control of East Anglia, Northumbria, and Mercia, an area which became known as Danelaw. It fell to Ivor's successor.
See, this is all new to me.
Take England's final stronghold, but in 878 he met his match at the Battle of Edington against a legendary King of Wessex.
Guthrum, my friend, you lost the war, mate. There's a reason they call me Alfred the Great. Really, I believe you must be insane to think that Wessex would fall to you, Danes.
So what is my fate? Am I going to prison?
Oh, far worse. It'll be a baptism.
What torture is this? Will I face your god's wrath?
Oh, it's more like just having a bath.
The Treaty of Alfred and Guthrum secured several years of stability for Alfred. Elsewhere, the Vikings made great conquests. In 911, Rollo secured Normandy in northern France, and to the north, an explorer made an extraordinary discovery.
Hey, what's up? Leif Erikson, probably the first North American. My grandpa found Iceland, my dad found Greenland, and I was like, I gotta find my own land. So bam, I borrowed a boat, got caught in a storm but stayed afloat. Opened my eyes and there it was, I called it Vinland just because.
It is believed Leif Erikson got blown off course on his way to Greenland and discovered Canada by accident. 500 years before Christopher Columbus, the Vikings also reached Russia and North Africa, and they were even
not surprised.
Modern-day Istanbul to be an elite guard for Byzantine emperors.
I'm looking for Emperor Basil II.
Ah, the clouds from Vladimir. Excellent. I say that was rather aggressive, but I can't deny it was very impressive. How would you like to stay and protect me?
How long are we talking?
About 4 centuries.
The Varangian Guard did indeed protect Byzantine emperors for 400 years.
Wow.
Back in northern Europe, the Danish king Canute
a long time.
managed to secure power over both Scandinavia and England. England's crown then passed to Edward the Confessor. And when Edward died in 1066, a Viking challenger came forward once more.
Watch out, England, it's Harald Hardrada. The Vikings are back, and this time we're harder as Canute's descendants. I'm heir to this throne. I'm taking your land to make it my own.
Not so fast, Scandinavian swine. I'm Harold Godwinson, and England is mine. At Stamford Bridge you'll meet defeat, and I'll be king for at least 3 weeks.
Harald Hardrada's failed invasion ended the Vikings' claim to this nation, so in 1066 we turn the page on the era we call the Viking Age. From early hopeful monastic raiding to exploration and global trading, their lasting impact was truly awesome, so let's hear it for the epic Norsemen.
Guys, I can't reach. I need a leg up. Guys? Hello?
They went for a lot of comedy in this one. I like it.
Eirik.
Oh my god. Alright, so there was some stuff right at the start. I already knew about them not having horns actually on their helmets. It's just a thing that's been put on there over the years. They didn't actually have that, at least not during combat and stuff. I'm not sure if they actually. I'm just trying to remember if they actually had horns for certain things, but I'm pretty sure they didn't. Of course, I could be wrong. I'm just going off memory here. But a lot of this was new to me, like I've never jumped in to learn about Vikings in depth before. I only know little bits and pieces here and there. Obviously, I have heard the stories of them possibly being the first ones to discover Canada. Obviously, discovering Greenland and being all over the place, basically, being some of the first ones to really do naval exploration to that degree, which I thought was really cool, and also being depicted as ruthless murderers and all this. It wasn't always the case, a lot of time it's like I said, it was just men trying to find lands of their own, since you can't get your father's lands. If you have possibly an older brother or two, they take it instead. So a few of these things I did know, but pretty much everything else, specific names, places, and things that happened, were all pretty new to me. And obviously this is just a quick run through of their history, so there's way more that we can be learned from this. This is just like a quick run through. This is a fun little video to do that these guys do really well, and they throw a lot of humor in this one, which I actually liked. I thought it fit it, and the music was pretty sweet behind it too. They just have this nice ability to be able to make an amazing just short video on history and throw in some modern twists, I guess, for music usually, or the comedy aspect, I guess, where you could say is like a modern twist thing to going over history from way back. So that was cool. I really enjoyed this one as much as the other one, and I have a feeling that the other in one takes that we'll do, there's still aviation on the list, there's Sherlock Holmes on the list, will be just as interesting as this one. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this one too. If you did, make sure you hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to see more of from me. I'm also on Patreon if you'd like to support the channel. As always, you guys have a good one. I'll catch you later.